Have you ever faced a moment where someone's lack of respect left you feeling unsettled, frustrated, or unsure of how to respond? Such moments can challenge our calm, yet they also offer us a chance to strengthen our control and resilience. Imagine being able to stay composed in the face of disruption, to respond with confidence and compassion, even in situations that might hurt or offend. This isn't just an ideal, it can be a guiding approach to everyday life. In a world where conflicts and negativity are all too common, the wisdom of Stoic philosophy can help you find steady ground. Together, let's uncover 20 pieces of advice from Stoic thinkers, lessons that will equip you with the strength and patience to handle disrespectful situations with grace and unwavering resolve. Our content goes beyond theory. It's a practical roadmap, rich with real-life examples and actionable guidance, so that you're fully prepared to face and transform challenging encounters with calm assurance. If you're ready to turn adversity into an opportunity for growth, to master your emotions, and to respond with grace, then you're in the right place. This is your path to rising above negativity and thriving in every situation. Welcome to the journey of becoming a stronger, more resilient you. 1. Keep your calm. Don't allow disrespect to disturb your emotional state. Remember, it's your interpretation that holds power, not the disrespect itself. In daily life, we encounter moments where others may act disrespectfully, belittling remarks, dismissive attitudes, even open insults. Yet, how we choose to interpret and respond to these instances profoundly shapes our emotional well-being and the overall tone of the interaction. The Stoic approach to composure in the face of disrespect is rooted in the belief that it's not the disrespectful action itself that harms us, but the lens through which we perceive and interpret it. This perspective empowers us to regulate our emotional responses, even when confronted with negative behavior. For instance, imagine presenting an idea at work, only to receive harsh criticism from a colleague. The natural impulse might be to feel hurt or defensive. However, by adopting a Stoic outlook, you can view the critique as a difference of opinion rather than a personal affront. You recognize that their reaction reflects their own perspective and emotions, not a true assessment of your worth or capabilities. This practice embodies the Stoic principle that it's not what happens to us that disturbs us, but how we think about what happens. By separating disrespectful behavior from your internal response, you preserve your calm and engage from a place of reason. This isn't about tolerating or accepting the disrespect, but about choosing to manage it with self-control and dignity. In doing so, you protect your own emotional health, displaying resilience and strength. This approach allows you to embody Stoic philosophy and show that you're not easily swayed by external events or others' opinions. Ultimately, maintaining composure amid disrespect can lead to more constructive interactions and personal growth. 2. Self-reflection. Reflect on your own behavior to assess if there's truth in the disrespect and identify ways to improve. Self-reflection can be a powerful tool, particularly when dealing with disrespect. It involves stepping back, evaluating your actions, and seeking value in feedback, even if it's delivered disrespectfully. Consider this example. A colleague makes a disparaging remark about a recent project. Instead of immediately dismissing it as mere disrespect, ask yourself if there might be a grain of truth in their criticism. Is there room for improvement or a different perspective worth acknowledging? By doing this, you engage in the Stoic practice of introspection, taking a measured, rational approach to the situation. Reflecting on your behavior doesn't mean accepting unwarranted criticism, but rather using the moment as an opportunity for growth. You have the chance to sift through a disrespectful tone and extract insights that may enhance your personal and professional development. By embracing this practice, you not only demonstrate maturity and a commitment to self-improvement, but also show that you're open to constructive feedback, regardless of delivery. This act of self-awareness fosters growth and creates an environment of harmony and productivity, where constructive criticism is encouraged rather than feared. 3. Pause and breathe. When faced with disrespect, take a moment to pause and gather your thoughts before reacting. In our fast-paced modern world, the simple act of pausing and taking a deep breath in moments of disrespect can transform our ability to maintain composure. This Stoic wisdom resonates deeply, reminding us that our response to external events often carries more weight than the events themselves. Imagine this. You're in a meeting and someone dismisses your ideas with belittling remarks. It's natural to feel the urge to react swiftly, fueled by frustration or anger. However, the Stoic practice of pausing and centering yourself calls for a different response. Step back mentally, take a deep breath, and steady your thoughts. In doing so, you assert control over your response, choosing not to be ruled by immediate emotions. This approach allows you to gather your thoughts, detach from the initial emotional surge, and respond with clarity and self-control. Instead of reacting impulsively, you can address the disrespect with thoughtful assertiveness, preserving both your dignity and emotional equilibrium. By adopting this Stoic strategy, you not only maintain your composure, but also set a powerful example of calm and wisdom for those around you. This practice allows you to handle disrespect with grace, projecting strength without being swept away by momentary emotions. 4. Empathize. Seek to understand the other person's perspective and motivations behind their disrespectful behavior. Empathy, a powerful response to disrespect, involves stepping into another's shoes, even when they might not be the most comfortable fit. Stoicism shines here, encouraging us to approach disrespect with understanding and compassion. Imagine encountering someone whose behavior comes off as disrespectful. Instead of immediately taking offense, consider what might be motivating their actions. Could it be their own insecurities, fears, or perhaps a lack of context? Practicing empathy taps into a well of understanding, inviting us to consider their perspective. For instance, if a colleague makes a cutting remark during a discussion, rather than responding defensively, take a moment to wonder, what might be going on in their world that's causing this reaction? Recognize that their behavior may reflect inner struggles, not necessarily an attack on you. Empathy in Stoic practice doesn't excuse or justify poor behavior, but offers a way to diffuse tension and promote a more constructive atmosphere. By empathizing with someone who has acted disrespectfully, you detach from their words and actions, responding instead with kindness and respect. In doing so, you embody Stoic values of wisdom, compassion, and growth, showing that you're not easily swayed by others' actions. This choice fosters more harmonious and productive interactions, even amid disrespect. 5. Focus on virtue. Respond to disrespect in a way that aligns with your values and virtues, preserving your dignity. In moments of disrespect, a Stoic response centers on virtue. Maintaining alignment with your core values ensures that your actions reflect dignity and self-respect. By choosing to respond with integrity rather than allowing disrespect to dictate your behavior, you reinforce your commitment to personal virtue and strength. This approach turns challenging encounters into opportunities to embody wisdom, fortitude, and grace, qualities that uplift not only yourself but those around you. When dealing with disrespect, the Stoic principle of focusing on virtue offers profound guidance. It's about remaining true to your core values and principles, even in the face of adversity. Consider this example. Someone's words or actions have disrespected you. In such moments, the Stoic approach encourages you to maintain your dignity by responding in a way that aligns with your values. If kindness is one of your core values, you might choose to meet disrespect with empathy, aiming to de-escalate rather than retaliate. Or, if integrity is central to your character, you might respond assertively but with respect, honoring your principles while preserving the dignity of the other person. This response reflects an unwavering dedication to your values, regardless of external circumstances. By centering your response on virtue, you're not only upholding your dignity, but also demonstrating steadfast commitment to your principles, showing that you can rise above disrespect with grace and self-control. Ultimately, focusing on virtue allows you to maintain a sense of self, fostering interactions marked by respect and dignity. It's a living embodiment of Stoic philosophy that places inner virtue above external events. 6. Acceptance. Recognize that disrespect is a part of life and focus on what you can control. Acceptance, in the realm of handling disrespect, is about embracing the Stoic wisdom that life doesn't always proceed smoothly and that some things lie beyond our control. It encourages us to acknowledge the reality that disrespect is a part of life, directing our attention instead to our response, where true power resides. Picture a situation where you've encountered disrespect. Instead of ruminating on the offense, you might choose to focus on what is within your control. You can regulate your reactions, emotions, and your response. By doing this, you align with the Stoic philosophy of the dichotomy of control. You have power over your inner responses, not over external events or others' behavior. This approach offers a liberating perspective, reminding us that while we can't control others' treatment of us, we have full agency over our reaction to it. By accepting this, you free yourself from the burdens of anger and resentment that often accompany disrespectful encounters. In adopting the Stoic principle of acceptance, you aren't passively tolerating disrespect. You're choosing to remain undisturbed by it. You're directing energy toward what truly matters, highlighting your resilience and inner strength. This approach shows that life's challenges, including disrespect, are not insurmountable hurdles, but chances for personal growth and self-mastery. 7. Use humor. Respond to disrespect with humor to diffuse tension. Using humor as a response to disrespect is a subtle yet powerful art, reflecting the Stoic concept of finding lightness even amid adversity. Humor, when used thoughtfully, can serve as a bridge to ease tension and redirect the tone of an interaction. Imagine being confronted with disrespectful behavior. Instead of meeting disrespect with anger or defensiveness, consider responding with a touch of humor. For example, when faced with a snarky comment or condescension, a witty or playful reply can transform the tone of the interaction. This approach doesn't ignore the disrespect, but instead shifts the energy, creating a new dynamic. Often, people act disrespectfully due to their own insecurities or frustrations, and a lighthearted response can disarm them, subtly inviting a change in the interaction. Employing humor in such moments showcases emotional intelligence and self-control, embracing the Stoic principle that it's not external events, but our responses that truly define us. By choosing humor, you rise above negativity, fostering a more positive environment, even in the face of disrespect. This practice isn't about belittling or dismissing others' behavior. It's a way to ease tension and encourage respectful, productive communication. It reflects your ability to remain composed and respond creatively, a testament to Stoic adaptability and strength. 8. Set boundaries. Assert your worth and communicate clear boundaries, expecting respectful treatment. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect and a fundamental way to handle disrespect. It involves asserting your worth and making it clear that you expect respectful treatment under any circumstance. Imagine encountering persistent disrespect from a colleague, friend, or acquaintance. The Stoic approach here would be to assertively communicate your boundaries, clearly expressing that respectful behavior is a non-negotiable standard. For example, you might say, "I value our interactions, but I won't tolerate disrespectful comments or behavior. If we're to work together or be in each other's company, I expect to be treated with respect." This assertiveness isn't about aggression or retaliation. It's a commitment to your own dignity and well-being. Setting boundaries sends a powerful message. You respect yourself enough to insist on respectful treatment from others. This approach aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what is within your control. While you cannot control others' actions, you can control your standards and expectations. By establishing boundaries, you embody the Stoic virtues of courage and justice, fostering interactions marked by mutual respect and dignity. 9. Forgiveness. Choose forgiveness to release negativity, find inner peace, and promote personal growth. Forgiveness, in the context of handling disrespect, is an act of profound self-care and growth. It means choosing not to carry the burden of negative emotions tied to disrespectful encounters, opting instead for inner peace and personal development. Imagine a situation where you've been treated disrespectfully. Rather than harboring anger, resentment, or a desire for revenge, the Stoic path invites you to consider forgiveness, a challenging but powerful choice. Forgiveness in the Stoic sense doesn't mean forgetting or condoning the disrespect. Rather, it's a conscious decision to let go of emotions that can erode your peace of mind. By forgiving, you release yourself from the hold of anger and hurt, embracing a path of tranquility. This act is not a sign of weakness, but of remarkable strength and resilience. Forgiving lightens your emotional load and encourages personal growth, illustrating that you value your peace and well-being above the fleeting satisfaction of holding on to grudges. In embracing this Stoic practice of forgiveness, you're acknowledging your power to shape your emotional landscape. You're choosing to focus on your personal growth and well-being rather than being weighed down by others' disrespectful actions. This practice, requiring both courage and self-awareness, paves the way to a life marked by peace and fulfillment. 10. Develop a broader perspective. Realize that disrespect is often minor in the grand scheme of things. Shifting perspective is a transformative Stoic approach to handling disrespect, inviting you to adopt a broader, more enlightened view on life's challenges. Imagine a situation where you've encountered disrespect and it lingers in your mind. Rather than allowing it to take up mental space, you choose to cultivate an expansive perspective. You remind yourself that in the grand tapestry of life, these moments of disrespect are but minor threads. This shift in focus reminds us that life is filled with experiences, some deeply meaningful, others inconsequential. Disrespect often falls into the latter category. By broadening your perspective, you prevent these fleeting moments from dominating your mental landscape. In this Stoic practice, you acknowledge that our thoughts shape our reality, and by recognizing the minor nature of disrespect in the greater context, you're not diminishing your feelings, but placing them in a healthier context. Changing perspective doesn't mean ignoring disrespect. It means putting it in its rightful place, empowering you to respond with composure and wisdom. This approach fosters resilience and emotional intelligence, contributing to a life where minor disturbances no longer disrupt inner peace. 11. Maintain self-control. Practice self-discipline and avoid impulsive reactions when facing disrespect. Maintaining self-control in moments of disrespect aligns with the Stoic philosophy of responding with reason and restraint, rather than allowing emotions to take over. Imagine encountering disrespect, a confrontational comment or dismissive attitude. Instead of impulsively reacting, you choose self-control. You pause, breathe, and collect your thoughts before responding. In this practice, you acknowledge that impulsive reactions often lead to poor decisions and unnecessary conflicts. While you can't control others' behavior, you can fully control your own responses. By exercising self-control, you're applying the Stoic principle of being disturbed not by things themselves, but by the view we take of them. This choice to pause prevents an immediate emotional response, giving you the space to react thoughtfully and calmly. Self-control showcases emotional intelligence and resilience, demonstrating that you're not easily swayed by external events and can respond with wisdom and self-possession, even in the face of disrespect. It's a practice that preserves dignity and fosters productive interactions, embodying Stoic strength and composure. 12. Focus on what matters. Direct your energy toward your goals, values, and virtues, instead of dwelling on disrespect. Focusing on what truly matters is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy when dealing with disrespect. It's about dedicating your energy to the pursuits that align with your goals, values, and virtues, rather than being weighed down by negativity. Picture this. You've encountered disrespect, and it's tempting to ruminate, letting it occupy your thoughts and emotions. The Stoic approach encourages a shift in focus. Instead of dwelling on the disrespect, you turn your energy toward what genuinely matters to you. This might involve revisiting your personal or professional goals, reaffirming your core values, or reflecting on the virtues that define you. In doing so, you center yourself on what's meaningful, rendering the incident insignificant in comparison. This practice reinforces the Stoic commitment to live according to values and goals, rather than being distracted by minor setbacks. It cultivates focus and purpose, guiding you toward a life where energy is spent on growth and fulfillment, not on temporary disturbances. By doing so, you're embracing the Stoic belief that inner virtue holds far greater value than external circumstances. This approach isn't about ignoring or minimizing disrespect. It's about recognizing that your mental and emotional energy is better directed toward pursuits that enrich your personal growth and well-being. It's an acknowledgement that you have control over where you invest your energy, and you're choosing to channel it into what truly matters. In essence, focusing on what matters reinforces your commitment to your own values and goals. It shows that you won't allow disrespect to divert you from your chosen path. This practice is a reflection of Stoic resilience and strength, as you continue to pursue a life aligned with your highest ideals, unaffected by the negativity around you. 13. Listen to understand. Seek to grasp the concerns or issues behind the disrespectful behavior. Active listening is a remarkable skill, especially in navigating encounters marked by disrespect. It involves tuning into the other person's concerns or grievances, even if their delivery is lacking in respect. This practice aligns closely with Stoicism's emphasis on understanding and compassion. Picture a scenario where someone is behaving disrespectfully toward you. Instead of reacting defensively or closing yourself off, you choose to listen actively, seeking to understand the root of their concerns, even if those concerns are masked by disrespect. By listening in this way, you're demonstrating a willingness to see the bigger picture. You recognize that their disrespect might stem from deeper frustrations, fears, or simply a different perspective. Active listening allows you to look beyond the surface, uncovering the issues behind the disrespect. This Stoic approach doesn't condone or justify poor behavior. Rather, it fosters empathy and understanding. By listening, you show that you won't let their negative demeanor trigger a defensive reaction. Instead, you respond with curiosity and compassion. Incorporating active listening in your response is a practice that embodies Stoic wisdom, compassion, and the pursuit of personal growth. It reflects emotional intelligence and a commitment to constructive, respectful interactions, even amid disrespect. 14. Avoid escalation. Don't meet disrespect with more disrespect. Seek instead to de-escalate. Choosing not to escalate a disrespectful encounter is a hallmark of wisdom and strength, deeply rooted in Stoic principles. It's about emphasizing de-escalation rather than reacting to disrespect with more disrespect. Imagine a scenario where you're faced with rude or dismissive behavior. The temptation to retaliate may be strong, but the Stoic approach offers a different path. Instead of fueling the conflict, you choose to respond calmly and respectfully, regardless of the other person's demeanor. This practice is rooted in the recognition that responding with disrespect only perpetuates negativity and rarely results in productive outcomes. By avoiding escalation, you embody Stoic values of self-control and emotional intelligence, demonstrating that you're not easily provoked or drawn into conflict. Your aim is to foster a peaceful and constructive environment, even in the face of disrespect. Far from being a sign of weakness, this response reflects inner strength and resilience. It shows that you can rise above others' behavior, responding with grace and poise. Ultimately, de-escalation creates a more respectful environment and preserves your dignity. 15. Educate others. If disrespect arises from ignorance, take the opportunity to inform. When disrespect stems from a lack of understanding or ignorance, responding with an offer to educate can transform the interaction. This approach is about using moments of tension as opportunities for growth and understanding, embodying the Stoic ideal of wisdom in action. Rather than reacting with frustration, you might explain or clarify the topic at hand, inviting a shift in perspective and encouraging mutual respect. Educating others, especially when disrespect arises from ignorance, presents an opportunity for growth and understanding. This practice aligns beautifully with Stoic principles, promoting wisdom and compassion even in the face of disrespect. Imagine this. You encounter someone who behaves disrespectfully due to a lack of understanding or knowledge on a particular topic. Instead of reacting defensively, you choose to educate. You calmly share your perspective, seeking to bridge the gap in their understanding. In this choice, you embody the Stoic belief in humanity's interconnectedness, a principle that leads to more constructive interactions. By educating, you're not just dispelling ignorance, but fostering empathy and mutual respect. This approach reflects the Stoic values of wisdom and compassion, showcasing a commitment to personal growth and the betterment of those around you. Responding with kindness and patience can be transformative, even in the face of disrespect. By choosing to educate, you walk the higher path, one that can lead to more harmonious interactions and perhaps a more enlightened perspective for the person displaying disrespect. It's an expression of Stoic strength, promoting growth for both you and those you encounter. 16. Seek mediation. Involve a neutral third party to help resolve ongoing conflicts. Seeking mediation can be a strategic and wise approach, especially when dealing with persistent disrespect or conflicts that seem unresolvable. This practice reflects the Stoic principle of seeking solutions and harmony amid adversity. Imagine a scenario where disrespect recurs and resolving it directly is becoming increasingly challenging. Here, a neutral third party, a mediator, can make a meaningful difference. This choice acknowledges that emotions may run high and communication can falter when addressing the source of disrespect directly. A mediator brings impartiality and skill in fostering constructive dialogues. By seeking mediation, you show a commitment to finding a peaceful and respectful solution. It's not a sign of weakness to seek assistance. Rather, it demonstrates determination to resolve issues in a way that respects the dignity of all involved. This approach aligns with Stoic principles of wisdom, justice, and courage. It's a testament to your emotional intelligence and ability to make strategic decisions for the greater good. Mediation can be a powerful tool for diffusing conflicts, fostering understanding, and paving the way for productive interactions and personal growth. 17. Remember your worth. Don't let disrespect shake your self-esteem. Maintaining confidence in the face of disrespect is a Stoic virtue that speaks to self-worth. It's about recognizing your inherent value and not allowing others' disrespectful behavior to erode your self-esteem. Imagine this. Someone speaks to you with disrespect through words or actions. Instead of internalizing their behavior, you remain steadfast in your sense of worth. This practice is a profound expression of Stoic strength. It's a declaration that your self-esteem is independent of others' opinions or actions. You recognize that disrespect often reveals more about the person displaying it than about you. By upholding your confidence, you honor the Stoic principle that worth derives from within, from your own values and virtues. This inner confidence shields you from external negativity and serves as a reminder that your self-worth is untouchable by the actions of others. It's a practice that reflects your inner resilience and commitment to staying true to your principles, even when faced with disrespect. Your confidence becomes an armor, a statement that you refuse to be shaken by external negativity. This is a testament to the Stoic belief that you hold the power to preserve your dignity and self-worth, regardless of others' behavior. 18. Focus on personal growth. Prioritize self-improvement over engaging in disrespectful interactions. Keeping your focus on personal growth and self-improvement is a potent response to disrespect. This practice is rooted in Stoic wisdom, which asserts that your energy is better spent on your development than on entangling yourself in negative exchanges. Imagine encountering disrespect and feeling the urge to retaliate or argue. Instead of succumbing to this temptation, you make a conscious choice to keep your focus on personal growth. This aligns with the Stoic belief that inner virtue is the highest good. By concentrating on self-improvement, you demonstrate a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself, regardless of external provocations. It's an acknowledgement that while others' actions are beyond your control, your responses are entirely within it. Investing energy in self-development honors the Stoic principle that true worth derives from virtues and values. This approach isn't about avoiding conflict, it's about choosing growth that leads to a more fulfilling life. It embodies Stoic strength and resilience as you prioritize self-improvement and well-being over unproductive interactions. 19. Practice gratitude. Keep perspective by focusing on the positives in your life. Practicing gratitude in the face of disrespect is a powerful Stoic tool for maintaining perspective. It involves consciously reminding yourself of the positives, even when confronted with negativity. Imagine a situation where someone's disrespect has left you feeling unsettled. Instead of fixating on the negative, you redirect your attention to the blessings in your life, your health, relationships, or opportunities. This practice aligns seamlessly with Stoic wisdom, which urges us to appreciate the good in life without being excessively disturbed by external events. By practicing gratitude, you remind yourself that while disrespect may briefly impact your mood, it doesn't define your well-being. Gratitude provides a counterbalance to negativity, ensuring that you retain a balanced perspective. This approach reflects Stoic strength, demonstrating your ability to rise above external challenges while maintaining inner peace and contentment. 20. Learn from disrespect. Use disrespectful experiences as opportunities for growth. Learning from disrespect is a hallmark of emotional intelligence and personal growth. This Stoic practice encourages transforming negative experiences into opportunities for self-improvement. Imagine a scenario where you've faced disrespect and felt disheartened. Instead of letting the negativity linger, you reframe it as a valuable lesson. You consider what insights this experience offers, both about the other person and about yourself. This practice resonates deeply with Stoic wisdom, which teaches that every situation, even difficult ones, holds potential for growth. By learning from disrespect, you commit to personal development and embrace the Stoic belief that the quality of your thoughts shapes the quality of your life. It's about turning adversity into an opportunity, using each encounter as a stepping stone toward greater resilience and wisdom. Instead of lingering on negativity, you're actively seeking the silver lining. This approach reflects true Stoic strength, showing that you're not a victim of disrespect, but someone who can transform such encounters into stepping stones toward becoming a wiser, stronger version of yourself. As we wrap up this exploration of handling disrespect with Stoic wisdom, we hope these insights have provided you with practical tools and new perspectives. If you found value here, we'd love for you to join our community by sharing your thoughts, questions, or personal experiences in the comments below. Every contribution enriches the conversation and helps to grow the collective wisdom of Beacon of Ancient Insights. If this content resonated with you and you'd like to see more, please give us a thumbs up to show your support. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we release our next Stoic-inspired video. Thank you for being part of this journey to become the best version of yourself. We're here to support you in rising above negativity and thriving in all aspects of life. Until we meet again, stay stoic, stay strong, and keep evolving with Beacon of Ancient Insights.